Someone told me to watch this clip.
Was that ant that stood up to me?
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant.
Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one? Are you kidding? How about this?
Wow. They put this in a children's film, huh?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all
This is
might
important.
stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber
This is
us
actually
100 to
about
1.
tyranny.
And if
This
they
is
ever
what's
figure that
happening now.
out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
I would show this clip in my class. You let one ant stand up to them, and they might all stand up. You see the power of solidarity, the power of all of us together. Individually, we feel helpless, lonely, often frightened. Together, nothing can stop us. No tyrant can rule us. No dictator can demand from us subservience. Together, we're powerful.
Well, this is quite self-explanatory, and there is nothing to add. You saw that very clearly. And this is not just about food or ants, it's about life. If all your systems in your body come together to fighting, I mean systems, your physical, spiritual, mental, emotional, financial, economic, social, all these systems in your body comes together to fighting a particular mindset, a particular ideology, you will win. If all your body organs come together to fight, it's not just enough to say you are stopping your private part from doing something. If you put your eyes, your ears, your mouth, your nose, your brain, your mind, your heart, all of them, your hands even, your legs too, so you can run away as at when you come together to protect yourself from a particular habit or lifestyle, you will succeed. Whatever. If your family members come together to stop a family pattern, you will succeed. Very same way, if you decide to say it is enough of all of these wrong government choices, wrong political choices, wrong politicians, bad tyrants, bad leadership, we will also succeed. But guess what? These guys are smarter than that. They understand clearly what is being done, and so they implement the divide and conquer, the divide and rule system, where they continue to give some persons information so that they don't join. We see what is happening in Kenya. I'm not somebody that likes violence, but people have died, but the Gen Zs, as they are called in Kenya, they are standing up for their rights. Unfortunately, in Nigeria, that can happen because there will be counter-protests from tribesmen, counter-protests from people of same faith, counter-protests from people of same. This is the first time and then you see where you say there's no rock bottom in Nigeria. This is how it is. This is what I see every day. People are on the street demanding for things to get better. The most you can do actually is to critique it, to say, okay, let's look at it from a broader perspective. But people will get on the street to do counter protest. Whether you believe that people were paid or not, as long as it's not at gunpoint, they were paid to do that. And then you cannot rationalize to know how is there a counter protest for people saying government should do better. No, there is nobody that is on that counter protest team that is living exceptional. Even in the UK, the US, there is nowhere in the world where there's no poverty. Even people that have basic infrastructures and health system, education system, good policing to an extent, quality of life better, they are still demanding. Go to pages. I've been abroad for a while now. Go to the pages of most of these places, for example. You'll be shocked. Just type London people. Just go on East Midlands, for example, cities, and see the people are complaining. Oh, this is shit healthcare. They are still complaining. That's in the place all of us are running to. People are still complaining. Let alone the capital of poverty in the world. People say government should do better, and then some people arrange themselves and say government is perfect already. Are you okay? That's how that thing gets to me. Are you serious? Are you serious? Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, wasn't comfortable with a particular idea that Donald Trump implemented, and he reacted. That's alone. But there are Nigerians who do not have 5,000 naira in their account because they were promised 2,000. They get on the street. That is where the problem is. So together as Nigerians, or wherever you are, it is high time we begin to look at how do we get things. And like you see, the reason why we are not succeeding is that we only have dissenting voices. It's easy to arrest common sense. It's easy to pinpoint this. It's easy to want to arrest this. It's easy to lock somebody up. When every Nigerian, when all of us together begin to say we want a better system, some of us are going to be harsh, some will be gentle, but the voice will be the same. Of all Jesus Christ's 12 disciples, they have various, but the goal was the same. They have various temperaments. Some were doubters, some were deniers, some were thieves, some were betrayers, but they had. The goal was the goal. All of us will be disciples of the country, patriots. We may not agree in everything, but must agree that there's need. But there are people that believe that the government is perfect too. Don't touch it too. If you talk, hey, they want to remove my tribe, man. These are things that have only made the country sit down. See, and guess what? This ranting will continue to rant until Nigerians agree that there is need for us to have a cohesion in putting out our demands, our voice, no matter the tribe, the religion, the attachment, the sentiment involved. These guys continue to play on us. So the work now has been very simple. Divide them. It is very easy. Divide them. And that's when a government begins to play that level of politics and propaganda, you know the government is not trying to be effective. Because if you truly want to work, you will listen. When was the last time we had a stakeholders summit? 2025, this is already middle of 2025, and before you know it, electionary starts. So when are we going to have the youth summit? When are we going to have reconversation? We're going to have constitutional review. When are we going to have the opportunity for people to look back at the 1999 Constitution? That is a document that has taken us backward, and say, can we throw this document away and bring in a new constitution? A people-centric constitution. Not this one that the military guys wrote for us to keep a track on our progress. I think that video again explains it. I'll leave you. I'm going to rest and I'm going to play the video again for you, so you see it again and again. Save it if you can, right? And it's all the truth. This is the gospel truth. See the video again.
Someone told me to watch this clip.
Was that ant that stood up to me?
Yeah, but we can forget about him.
Yeah, it was just one ant. One ant.
Yeah, you're right. It's just one ant.
Yeah, boss, they're puny.
Puny? Say, let's pretend this grain is a puny little ant.
Did that hurt?
Nope.
Well, how about this one?
Are you kidding?
How about this?
Wow. They put this in a children's film, huh?
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all
This is
might
important.
stand up.
Those puny little ants outnumber
This is
us
actually
100 to
about
1.
tyranny.
And if
This
they
is
ever
what's
figure that
happening now.
out, there goes our way of life.
It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
I would show this clip in my class. You let one ant stand up to them, and they might all stand up. You see the power of solidarity, the power of all of us together. Individually, we feel helpless, lonely, often frightened. Together, nothing can stop us. No tyrant can rule us. No dictator can demand from us subservience. Together, we're powerful.